يعني حافظ على ما تيسر لك. Guard, protect, preserve, observe with care whatever is easy for you of the adhkar of the morning, the words of remembrance of the morning, whatever is easy for you. In the book, the famous book of supplication that most people are using these days, what is that book? Fortress al-Muslim. The author mentions 23 or 24, I think, adhkar, under the adhkar of the morning and the evening. The Shaykh is, and that's not all of them, but those are some of the more well-known, important of the adhkar, the words of remembrance of morning and evening. The Shaykh, he says, حافظ على ما تيسر لك. Whatever is easy for you from them. If you didn't recite all of those 24, or even if you recited half of them, or whatever is easy for you, or more than those that are not mentioned in that book. But whatever is easy for you, you should not abandon this practice of the Prophet ﷺ of remembering Allah, praising and glorifying Allah in the morning. The Shaykh said, "Kul miyata marra." Say 100 times, "La ilaha illallah, wahdahu la shareeka la, lahu'l-mulk, lahu'l-hamd, wa huwa ala kulli shayin qadeer." There is nothing which deserves to be worshipped except Allah alone, and He has no partner. To Him belongs the kingdom, the sovereignty, and to Him belongs all praise, and He has power over everything, over all things. Here, I just want to read the text of the hadith that the Shaykh mentions in the footnote here, just for the full context of it. Yani, Al-Imam Muhammad ibn Salih al-Uthaymeen said, observe carefully whatever is easy for you from the morning words of remembrance. And he mentions just one of them. That is saying, La ilaha illallah, wahdahu la shareeka la, lahu'l-mulk, lahu'l-hamd, huwa ala kulli shayin qadeer. The Shaykh in the footnote mentions this hadith, the hadith that this came from, or one of the narrations of the hadith that this came from, on the authority of Abu Hurayrah radiyallahu anhu, that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, "Man qala la ilaha illallah, wahdahu la shareeka la, lahu'l-mulk, lahu'l-hamd, huwa ala kulli shayin qadeer." Whoever says these words of praise, of glorification of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, declaring Allah to be alone, without any partner, and having the exclusive right of being worshipped. And whoever says these words, fi yawmin miyata marra, in a day, 100 times. Fi yawmin is an indication that a person can say it in parts, little by little, throughout the day. As long as they said it 100 times in that day, then they will get a reward. However, the scholars mention this under the adhkar al-sabah, because it's better that a person hasten to do good. And when you begin the day, start with it. Don't wait until dhuhr time or asr time or the end of the day. But rather, a person should hasten to doing good. And so the best thing to do is to say these words 100 times in the morning. Even though the hadith says, whoever says it, fi yawmin miyata marra, in a day 100 times. What is the reward, the benefit that are a result of a person observing these words of praise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? كانت له عدل عشر رقاب. That person will have the reward equal to the like of freeing 10 slaves. 10 slaves. Person gets up in the morning, and in the time of the adhkar al-sabah, after the fajr prayer, up until sunrise, says these words 100 times, they will have the reward of freeing 10 slaves. In some of the narrations concerning this statement of La ilaha illallah, it says that they will have the reward of freeing one slave, and if a person says this one time, and some other reward. And in some of the narrations it mentions other things, rewards different according to what a person says. Here he says, a person would receive the reward of freeing 10 slaves. وَكُتِبَتْ لَهُ مِيَةُ حَسَنَةٍ مِيَةُ حَسَنَةٍ. And there will be recorded, written for him 100 good deeds. Said this 100 times, he will get the reward of 100 good deeds. In some narrations said if he said it 10 times, he will get the reward of 10 good deeds. وَمُحِيَتْ عَنْهُ مِيَةُ sayiahs. And they will be removed or erased from his record 100 evil deeds. وَكَانَتْ لَهُ حِرْزًا مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ يَوْمَهُ ذَلِكَ حَتَّى يُمْسِيَ. And he will have a protection from shaytan for that day of his until he reaches the evening. And if a person says that in the morning, or at whatever time during the day, until they reach the evening, they will have protection from shaytan. What are the 4 rewards, benefits from this hadith? Without looking at the book, somebody, 4 of them. What are the 4 rewards? Naam. What is your name? Huh? Abdullah. How can I forget Abdullah? Reward of freeing 10 slaves. 100 good deeds recorded for him. 100 evil deeds removed from his record. And protection from shaitan until he reaches the evening. And who can do without this? Allah, no one of us can do without this. Naam. I don't know what's happening. They want to ask a question? Okay. I'll look over there next time, inshallah. I'll try to remember. The point is that the reward that is mentioned here by our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in this tremendous hadith that's reported by al-Bukhari and Muslim, there's nothing more authentic than that. How can a person pass this up? How many days have passed us by and we left this reward? We didn't get it. How many weeks, months, years? Some of us, we didn't know it. And some of us, we knew it. And some of us used to do it and we forgot it. Let's ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us tawfiq to recite these words every day.